My name is Michelle Gervais, and I'm an editor at Fine Gardening Magazine. These punch tin lanterns add a nice homey touch to your garden at dusk, and they're very easy to make. We'll be making the holes in the lantern by punching holes with a nail and hammer. If we were to just do this with an empty can, we would dent in the can. So what we need to do is to create a solid base inside the can. We'll do that by freezing water in the can. But if we were just to use plain water in the can, the bottom would bulge. To solve that problem, we'll fill the can with sand first. Just pour the sand all the way to the top, and then fill it with water. Then we'll put the can filled with sand and water in the freezer. Our next step is to make a template for our leaf that'll go on our can. Pick a nice simple leaf with a simple shape, place it on a piece of white paper so you can see it really well, and then place a piece of parchment paper or vellum paper over the leaf. These are lines just for reference. We can decide later where we want the holes on the can based on this shape. The can is frozen now, so it's ready for punching. As you'll see, it hasn't bulged out the bottom because we filled it with sand before the water. Place the can on a folded towel or cushion to soften the blows of the hammer and to keep the can from rolling around. Next step is to place our pattern on the can. Make sure it fits nicely. Wrap the paper around the can and secure it with some tape. Now you're ready to punch your holes. With the sharp nail and hammer, start with the perimeter of the leaf pattern. Be very careful during this step. It can be dangerous if the nail slips off its spot. I've made the holes around the perimeter of the leaf very close together, which suggests a stronger line. For the veins, I'm going a little bit further apart, which will come across as a fainter line. This pattern is done now, so all we have to do is unwrap it and take it to the kitchen, and we'll leave this to sit here overnight to thaw out. After the ice is thawed, remove the can, rinse it out, and let it dry completely before you paint. Now we're going to spray paint our lantern. This will put a protective finish on the lantern, so it'll take a little bit longer before it starts to rust, but it's also going to dress it up just a little bit. Spray the inside to give it a little bit more protection, and when it's dry, we'll spray the bottom as well.